Thank you so much for joining me, Sarah, and huge congratulations on everything you've achieved. How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling very happy and confident with it.
Why was it you joined the challenge in the first place? What was going on for you? What were your pain points?
Joint pain so bad that I sometimes I couldn't go out for a walk because walking down the street was too painful, and constantly bloated and putting weight on at a rate that I felt nervous that when was it going to stop? I'm not somebody who's overly conscious about the way I look, but there's a limit to, where you're going to get to the point where you're not healthy anymore. And nothing I did made any difference. And I literally got to the point where I was thinking, I don't think I can stop this. It's out of control. So yeah, it was those reasons.
So how long had the weight been a problem, and how long had the joint pain and stiffness been a problem?
I think the joint pain had started to get really bad in the last couple of years. I'm sure it's related to partly to menopause and my hormones being out of balance. The weight probably again about 2 years, maybe a little bit longer, but all of a sudden this last year it exponentially sort of, like I said, nothing I did was making any difference to the fact point where I was feeling a bit desperate. Yeah, and my migraines, I didn't mention migraines at the beginning. I never thought for 1 second thought that anything would ever help my migraines, but every month without fail I'd have a migraine. But yeah, lovely not having migraines, because that's three days out of every month that I was good for nothing. So yeah,
Oh, that's amazing. So how long has it been
yeah,
since you had your last migraine?
it must be probably 2 or 3 weeks before I started this program, and I haven't
Oh,
had them
wow.
since.
That's a
Yeah,
good 3 months or more.
yeah, yeah,
This is amazing.
and it is amazing. I can't tell you how happy I am. I really can't.
This is really is. That's a tenth of your life, isn't it? 3 days a month. That's a
Yeah,
tenth of your life.
yeah. I'd have to go to bed, be in a dark room. I couldn't go out. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything with them. Like
Mm.
some days I couldn't even work. I'd have to take time off work for them. So
I'm so glad you seem to have found relief from those now. Let's hope that continues, because that's been about
yeah,
3 months now. So
yeah, it's
definitely.
been lovely.
Yeah. So how were you eating before, and how did you feel about your food relationship before?
Yeah, it's funny because I spent quite a few years being vegan and then vegetarian. Everyone always assumes that you're healthy, but where there's a will, there's a way. And I managed to find all the unhealthy versions of everything. So lots of crisps, chips, lots and lots of bread. I would have bread with every single meal, pasta, rice. Never ate any fruit, rarely ate any vegetables. I mean, on reflection, when I think about how I'm eating now, it was terrible. I'd chocolate most days. I'd always have cakes and biscuits in the house.
Was
A
it?
very bad diet.
Mm.
Whenever I say about my weight was getting out of control, my only answer to that was eating virtually nothing, and that's not sustainable.
So would you ever been on a diet before?
I'd never done anything like, all the other sort of marketed diets. I did calorie counting, but even that's not sustainable either. And it'd be one of those things that if after 2 weeks I hadn't lost any weight or my bloating wasn't reduced, which of course it was never going to be because I was still eating the wrong food, then I think, well, this isn't working. I would give up. And then it would get worse and worse and worse. Then I think, well, I'll try again. I would do the same thing again, and it still wouldn't work. And it was just, yeah, I just got to the point where I was thinking that nothing was ever going to work.
Mm. And did you have like ideas about your future health? How did that feel to you, the prospects?
The thought of constantly having joint pain and not being able to walk, because the one thing that was keeping my weight from being absolutely horrific was being able to go out for walks. So then the fact that I thought I'm not going to be able to, I mean, I was like an old woman sometimes hobbling down the street. It was almost to the point where it was embarrassing that I was having to hobble down the street. I would only ever wear trainers because no other shoes would be suitable. So yeah, I got very desperate.
And how are things feeling now?
Right? No knee pain, never bloated, or if I am, it's for a day and I know exactly what's caused it. And I've made a conscious decision that I was going to eat it and I'll suffer the consequences. And tomorrow I know how to put it right. My weight is, I'm releasing weight, which is great. A little bit more that I want to do, but I know exactly how to do it now. And like I said, no migraines. It's amazing not having migraines.
This is just wonderful. And you've worked so hard for your results, and the rewards are really paying off. So
They
huge.
are paying off. Yeah. I'm so pleased.
Huge congratulations to you. What was it in terms of weight release? Was there a number that you, or a measurement, or a dress size?
Yeah, so I released 12 pounds, which I mean, you know me,
You were very slender to start with.
yes, but I knew that my clothes weren't fitting anymore, and it was an issue for me. And actually, it gets quite hard because whenever you try and talk to anybody, the answer is you're fine, like stop. But I knew I wasn't. I knew it was creeping up and up and up, and I needed to get some sort of control on it. And I feel happy that it was essentially £1 a week, which is exactly as you should do it. Very sustainable, very, a very healthy way to do it. I literally feel like, oh, it's life changing. I know it sounds dramatic, but it really is.
Well done, Sarah. Thank you so much. You're going to give so much inspiration to so many other people out there.
Every opportunity, I'm telling everybody, if you've got any issues, you need to do it. It will work. It's not a fad. All it is benefits, like benefit after benefit after benefit. So yeah, thank you. I'm so grateful.